Hey everybody, I'm Eric in Exile, and today we're going to be talking about my top 5 racing games on the PlayStation 3. Now I know you guys got some PS3s out there, so bust them out, because we're going to rock. Let's do it! Number 5. Ridge Racer 7. It wouldn't be PlayStation 3 without a Ridge Racer game. And I still have my original Ridge Racer game on the PlayStation 1. For Ridge Racer 7, it seems that the game developers went out of their way to get the drifting mechanics dialed in just right. Drifting around corners and other cars can be tricky. I'm okay at it, but not great. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty fun. The game has 40 cars available, and it also has 22 tracks. Ridge Racer 7 has 5 single-player modes and also 6 multiplayer modes. Graphically, the cars look great, and also there's some nice scenery to see while you're driving. Ridge Racer 7 is the perfect game for the PlayStation 3. You can just jump right into a race, or you can dig deeper and try some of the other modes. I'm glad that the Ridge Racer franchise is still going strong. However, it puzzles me as to why we haven't seen a Ridge Racer game on the PlayStation 4. Number 4. Need for Speed Undercover puts the player into the game as an undercover officer who's trying to uncover a crime syndicate with ties to stolen cars and illegal racing. The cars in the game have a decent look, and the handling is average. The city is nice looking as well, but I did see some pop-in a couple of times. You might not see it while you're racing, but it's there. The racing does seem a little slower than some of the other racing franchises, but I think they might have done that on purpose. That's okay, since the developers seem to be on the fence between realism and arcade. Also, there are times when you can take an alternate route that might give you an advantage. I do like the fact that there's an actual story going on in the game. Sometimes racing games can be a bit mindless, but when a game has a story behind it, I feel that it makes the game more believable. In any case, Need for Speed Undercover is a decent racer. Number 3. Wipeout HD is a sci-fi racing game with hovercraft-type vehicles that can carry weapons like machine guns, rockets, and missiles. Wipeout HD is a very smooth-running game that gives you a real sense of speed. You can use your weapons to try to wreck your opponents. Also, you can use trap-style weapons like mines and bombs. Often, the tracks seem a bit narrow for me at times. I always find myself bouncing off the walls. Some of the later versions of the game seem to address that issue, which is good, because the narrow tracks drive me insane. I always liked the Wipeout franchise since the very first Wipeout on PlayStation 1. I don't own all the versions of the games, but I do like the Wipeout Omega Collection. It looks fantastic on PS4 Pro. If you're looking for a fast, futuristic racing game, this is the only one you want to get. You'll be fine with most of the Wipeout games anyways. It's definitely a great franchise to get into. Number 2. MotorStorm Pacific Rift is the second game in the franchise. You get to drive a variety of motor vehicles, and the events all take place on a volcanic island. The vehicles you can choose from are bikes, ATVs, buggies, rally cars, racing trucks, mud pluggers, big rigs, and monster trucks. There are 16 tracks to race on, giving you a wide variety of routes to choose from any particular track. There are some routes that are more dangerous than others, so choose your vehicle wisely. Once you start to get the hang of it, you might want to try out some other vehicles. Then you can dial in the right vehicle for the track. It's inevitable that you'll probably crash at some point in the race. Luckily, you can reset your vehicle and get right back into the action. Overall, this game is good fun, and it has enough variety to keep you playing. And by the way, I did terrible on this race. Number 1. That's right, we have another Ridge Racer game in the top spot. Ridge Racer Unbounded is a fantastic racing game. This game is everything you need it to be. It's fast, it's unpredictable, and it's fun as hell. I love the fact that the game encourages you to just smash your opponents and take down enemies. Now let's sit back and watch the mayhem. If you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post a brand new video every Friday, so click that notification bell to be notified when it goes live. Let me know what you think about my top 5 choices down in the comments below. I want to thank everybody for joining in today, and I'll see you in the next video.